Welcome back to Healthy with Nicole. In today's video, I wanted to share with you my information on why I quit doing cardio. So for years, I was a cardio fanatic and really over-exercising. And so a lot of people have the belief that they need to do an hour on the treadmill or elliptical or an hour of intense cardio or whatever the amount of time is in order to lose weight and get lean, right? They're trying to cut enough calories out by their activity to drop the weight. So there's a couple problems with this strategy. First of all, when I did this, I became very, very tired. I was exhausted after all these workouts. And part of that is because I was exhausting my adrenals by doing this over and over and over. Typically, I would drink coffee or have some kind of caffeine and then do this intense workout and then crash afterwards. So that's pretty common. A lot of people like to get up and have their caffeine and then do their workout. So we feel great because we've had all the dopamine released from our workouts that make us feel really good. But doing that repeatedly over time can start to damage your body's ability to handle stress. So we call that adrenal fatigue. So it's when your body is constantly producing the stress hormone, cortisol, and also adrenaline, that your body becomes very fatigued after doing that. So a lot of cardio is actually producing all of these stress hormones. So when we do it too often and too much, it becomes very wearing on us. And that's exactly what I experienced. Also, when you are doing a lot of cardio and overtraining, your body can become inflamed. And so this is also what happened to me. I had a lot of inflammation in my entire body, but especially in my gut, which I think contributed to my autoimmune disease. And so I cut that way back and I noticed everything feeling much, much better without having all those stress hormones, in addition to doing some stress management practices that help me to feel better. So then you might wonder, well, how do you stay in shape and how do you stay healthy and a healthy body fat percentage without doing cardio? Well, a couple of things. I don't believe you need to do cardio to burn all the calories because weight loss is really a hormone issue. It's not so much a caloric issue. Although they're related, you really want to try to get your insulin levels to come down. If your insulin is elevated, your body holds fat, will store body fat. And so for that reason, this is why the low carbohydrate diets work so well, because our insulin levels come down, the body's able to release the body fat and use it for fuel. And so this is what I experienced. As soon as I got to that lower carbohydrate diet, especially the carnivore diet, the body fat just melts away, especially in the midsection. So if you're struggling with body fat here, then you'll see low carbohydrate diets and reducing stress and less cardio. You'll see it in the midsection because we tend to hold it there, especially if it's stress related because of the cortisol. So instead of doing all of this extensive cardio workout that was really draining me and inflaming my body and making me super hungry, now I just practice yoga. I do some strength training and Pilates and a lot of body weight exercises. And then for my movement, I simply walk. I walk, I swim, I stay very active. So I am not telling you to become lazy and be a bump on a log. We need to stay active. Your whole body needs to be active. The more you sit, the more that your body sits and stores glucose, and that's where we get a spike in the diabetes because people are inactive. So I'm not saying don't be active. I'm just saying that for me, cutting back on the excessive cardio was actually very helpful to my overall health and actually helped me to get even leaner. So that was what worked for me. You have to try out what works best for you. If you like that video, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one.